Bobby, welcome. How's it going? How y'all doing? Dylan, how's it going? Welcome. There's you. Leo, welcome. How you doing? I apologize if you guys can hear any kind of weird kind of sound in the background. That's the AC. It gets hot up here in the summer. Yeah, I apologize for that in advance. How am I doing? Ooh, can't complain. How about the rest of y'all? And yes, yay! Today's the fishing tourney in AC. Oh boy. I'd rather stream this, because I don't think that's gonna be really entertaining to watch. I am pressing the A button as fast as I can. Doing good? Good to hear. And my armor's tired. Don't get cooked, and remember to die. Thank you. Okay, before I get started, I'm gonna do two real quick warm-up games, and then I'll open the lobby. Just because I'm currently trying to upgrade this freaking shirt. And nothing new in the shops except for ability, which I really don't care much for. No. Alright, so I'm gonna really quickly just do two quick warm-up games just to further upgrade the shirt just a tiny bit. That's about it. Okay, look at this. Imagine this. If they included the Hero Shot replica from the first game, you could fill out an entire page with just the Splatter Shot kits. From the pros to the replicas to the, standards to the juniors. All the more reason to include that weapon in this game. Just a thought, Nintendo. Just a thought. Obviously, the kit would be the Kensa Splatter Shot kit because that's the only other kit you could replicate. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just two quick rounds to further upgrade the shirt, and then I'll open the lobby. Prince Yoshi, how you doing? Welcome. Alright, towers. That's long-range paradise. Filing is long range. Oh, admittedly, super quick now looking good here. You can sneak into the enemy base without them knowing you were there. Again, Friday Night Funkin' before. I've heard of it, never played it. I haven't even really seen any real gameplay on it. I know it's like a rhythm game or something. Not sure it's really my cup of tea though. I like rhythm games, but it's gotta be done in a particular fashion. And defensive weapons count to 140. We all know Nintendo likes their odd numbers. For some reason, they never really go with numbers. I don't know why. Hello. Better yet, include an additional 4 weapons to fill out the last weapon loot. Last weapon pinch entirely. Yeah, you weren't getting out of that one, buddy. Like I said before, in the form of the normal dual squelchers, not dually squelchers, but dual squelchers. Both kits. Make them better the heck, I don't care. So a nice, decent kit would be nice. I'm gonna try to replicate the ones from the first game. And the Hero Roller and Hero Charger replica from the first game. We'd have 144 weapons. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did not want to drop down. Silver, welcome, how you doing? Bunch of Left 4 Dead for oh, interesting. Ouch. I'm trying to keep up with the chat and play at the same time. And this person is lagging. Hey there, Skippity Skippy. There's a person down here. Good toss. While you guys are busy invading our base, I think I'll do just the... I think I shall do the same. Can I trust my teammates to take care of the trouble and strife at the base? Someone's after me. Get that? Ouch. Gotta love the short energy. Hee hee, how you doing? Welcome. I'd like this kid a lot more if it had a sub-weapon that actually eats turf. Point sensors are nice, but not really my favorite sub-weapon. Gotcha! Diddly-doo. Ford, how's it going? Welcome. And yes, I remember that you be Squid Kid. Squid Kid. I can't talk. $480 with an paintbrush. Maybe you're new to it, I don't know. Okay, let's get one more match and then I'll open the lobby. One más, por favor. The new Pokemon games? You mean like Pokemon Snap? I have, yeah, but not really interested, to be quite honest. I mean, heck, I'm still in the middle of post-game for Pokemon Sword. Yeah, it's been, hasn't it? Welcome back. Yeah, Pokemon Shield. Pokemon Sword is like the only actual Pokemon game that I have. You haven't played it at all. It's fun, I guess, but after a while it kind of gets a little boring in my opinion. I started the post game, but I haven't even touched it ever since. I just don't really have the motivation to play it. Hello, you're gonna tell us our English question. Lucky for me, point scissors can go right through it. It is weird. I know stuff like Toxic Mist and point scissors can go through that, but not any other typical sub-weapon. Are they not physical objects? You fall? Imagine if that splattered him. Just a lucky stray shot. Gonna stream Minecraft? I mean, I still play Minecraft every now and then, but as a streaming game, like a game to stream, I'm not entirely sure. I have streamed it before, but with rather wonky results. It's hard to play with random sometimes. And because Mojang lacks the decency to include this thing called codes, anyone can just, who's on your friends list, can just join your world unless you set it to private, which, if you set it to private, friends can't join in general, so Mojang, if you're listening, please take note and add this thing called codes. So if you want specific friends to join, but you don't want anyone else to join, make that a thing. I'm gonna die. Seriously. You picked Score Bunny? My starter was, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of it. It was the water one. Worth a shot. No pun intended. Don't squid bag. Don't be toxic. David, how's it going? Welcome. I'll stop you from base invading. Yes, I will. And you're gonna run off like a coward. There's someone else in there? Oh no. Jeez. Just push him back. Hi! Yeah, buddy. Doing good? Good to hear. Storm is one of the more useless friggin' specials on this stage. Don't you just love it when your teammates don't bully up back to charge the bomb faster? Yeah, we wouldn't have won still, but would have been nice to take a little extra. Actually, if I tossed that booyah bomb in the right spot, we probably would have won. I blame my teammates. They don't know how to press down on the D-pad. Oh yeah, Salvo, that's the name of it. I named it Hydro Flask. Forget that's code, it shows like Splatoon code system. I know, but the thing about Realms is that it's not really vanilla Minecraft. I'm just talking about entering like a plain old vanilla world. Alright. Room, let's go. You know how you just kept getting splatted? Oh. I mean, none of my teammates really helped with that booyah bomb. If I tossed it in the right place, we probably could have won. Probably. Not sure if it's enough for a 4% difference, but it maybe would have been. I actually have to... Okay, so we can do a 2v2 really quickly while we wait for others to join. Okay. I'll spectate the first game. Y'all have fun. Good luck to both teams. Oh, the massive skill gaps in Turf totally doesn't ruin the experience for some people. I see those like 500 updates Nintendo made to this game really helped the matchmaking, didn't it? Yeah, no it didn't. If anything, I think it made the matchmaking worse. Not to mention the weapon distribution is like really freaking bad in this game. So Space, how's it going? Welcome. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Never pleased. Not with Nintendo games, no. That's for sure. Because for everything Nintendo gets right, they get another thing wrong. And it just, that one wrong thing, like, outweighs all the good things. So when it comes to Nintendo games, no. Never pleased. How the matchmaking is sometimes. Legit. Okay, I was in this lobby where there were 3 chargers in it, and get this, both games I played back to back. All 3 were put on one team. Both games back to back, all 3 were on one team. So, yeah. Clearly Nintendo made some improvements. Clearly. I think they made it worse, to be honest. Alright, just finished watching Speed Premiere. Oh yeah, he was doing like something to do with Mario Galaxy 2, wasn't he? Oh boy, and today's the fishing tourney in AC. The only reason I'm gonna participate is to get the golden trophy so that I can have all gold trophies in the game. All trophies in the game in general. And then I'll never have to participate again. Yay! The Switch OLED. My brother summed up what OLED stands for perfectly. Overpriced, leaked, early disaster. That was freaking perfect. It's, I mean, he's like right in every way there. It's overpriced for what it is. Like, it's been leaked for a long time now. And it feels like it's pushed out early. It feels like Nintendo just didn't try with this one. And yes, I do consider it to be a freaking marketing disaster. Because it's basically everything the Switch is, just with two little improvements that only apply to handheld mode, which I play like only 10% of the time. So, and as a content creator, I can't do anything with that, so literally, it's just an overpriced Switch. Guess the sharks can sell them for money. Oh, I caught a lot of sharks. I have 6 golden stags waiting for Flick. And only 2 giraffe steaks. I think the giraffe steaks might be... I think the giraffe steaks actually might be rarer than the golden steaks. Not sure though. 5 nights I've only caught 2 giraffe steaks and 6 golden steaks in that time. With a total of 5 hours being played in that catching. So, holy cow. I think giraffe steaks are rarer than golden steaks. Is there a way to tell, like, the spawn rate? Like, the percentage of... Like, is it a 10% chance of spawning or something? We got Splatoon 3 footage, so you'll take it. Okay, that's another thing. A lot of the footage they showed were just upcoming game trailers, and upcoming games that aren't even out yet, so it's like... If you don't show us a game we already have, you're not exactly showing us how well it performs, because we don't know how well the games perform yet, because they're not out yet. So, it's like a desperate attempt to get people to buy it. And Splatoon 3's gameplay looked so freaking stiff. The animations were just like... Ugh. It's like freaking pre-alpha at this point. Why bother showing footage of it? Such a dumb move, I swear. But yeah, the face result should be out later. Nice! You don't think Splatoon 3 is worth it in your opinion? I'm still looking forward to it, though I'm just worried what Nintendo will do with it, in terms of balancing and matchmaking and limitations. Hopefully they learn from their mistakes in Splatoon 2. They did in Splatoon 1, they got rid of damage up and defense up, but they brought back damage up on certain weapons in the form of MPU, so it's like, they're trying to sneak that back in there just for the competitive scene. It's like, is it truly a competitive playstyle if you use something that, you know, breaks the damage of the game? Is that truly skill? No, I don't consider that skill at all. I consider that to be just plain old. I consider that to be crutch. I ain't got the kick. Like, that's what it is. Crutch. I wonder if they'll be able to perform that well without the ability. I literally have no idea. I mean, yeah, they're skilled players, but... Like, seeing them use something like that is just depressing. Like, oh, you're using damage up a game. Why do you use that for it? Would you have gotten that splat if your weapon did less damage? You know what I'm saying? Makes no sense. Send a friend request? Okay, gotcha. I'll accept it as soon as I reset the lobby. Welcome, by the way. I think I'm gonna get... I was trying to run it. Didn't really work. Tried though. Your name is Raven. Okay, thanks for that. Boop. It helps to know who I'm accepting the friend request from. Jeez, that's gonna do some damage. Okay. Jump to the last second. Still, you were going to use the Utopia final dungeon. Decides to get right before you go in the dungeon. Didn't me just recover from being sick as well? What the heck's going around in that place that's making us all sick? That's a funny place for the rabbit! Oh, you can't grab it while you're in sprint form? Okay. That makes sense. And I'm about to get absolutely plasterized. Ah, how's it going? Welcome. I swear, the shotgun regime makes almost every weapon inconsistent. Sometimes I kill relatively quickly with this, other times not so much. I was gonna try using your bubbles to my advantage. Did it work? That worked, I guess. Wait, the grill! I almost fell right off the side. Ooh, that was so close. Owie! Ooh, boy. Get out of the storm. Ironically, I'm carrying the Rainmaker and it's raining on my parade. Nice book. All I gotta do is hold on to it. Nope. G to the G's. Dark, welcome. How's it going? Tried your best. I mean, it was the GG's. Okay, next to spectate, let's go. Oh, thank you, Susface. That's one from trying to focus on the game. I don't see what's going on in the chat. But thank you, Susface. Much appreciated. Oh, nice! Glad to hear, Half. Hopefully you'll be able to join us a little. The fact that Luna has a bigger hitbox, but Range Blaster is larger. Or leggier. I think it's because of the range. Like, if you're at super close range, you're probably going to need a slightly faster rate of fire. But here's the funny thing. The Rapid Blaster fires faster anyway, but it's not a one-hit kill, so... Oh, I'm doing alright? Doing good, thank you for asking. How about the rest of y'all? Hello, torpedo! I don't know what I'm doing. The blast RP was broken, especially on tower control. And it increases the damage at the blast radius, but I don't think you'll ever one hit with anything other than an indirect hit, unless the enemy is badly damaged. Which in ranked mode, you're always an enemy, so yeah, that's still a thing that can happen. I'm trying to think of kits that don't exist yet. Is there such thing as a kit that has Splash Ball and Ink armor as the combo? That'd be an interesting combination. Imagine just the plain old dual squelcher from the first game if they run this game with that kit. That would probably admittedly be a little broken considering the range of the weapon. It is a defensive playstyle, but which that makes it even more so. But imagine that, jeez. How's it going? Okay, welcome. Can play since I'm playing? Alrighty then. If you still need to send me a request, then I believe I got space on my friends list. I should. If not, that'll be kind of sad. Oh, the same amount of time back? Then you probably won't have time, unfortunately. Bad. But at least you're on your way back, so that's good. Port Spot, how's it going? Welcome. Hence Umbrella has armor, and the undercover Umbrella got buffed to where the shield restores fully with a direct. Oh. So it instant restores if you get a splat, or even as much as an assist. That's a bit broken. Okay, wait. I don't think anyone has suspected it now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nice. Oh, Sammy, welcome. Been a while. Tower control. Let's go. Oh wait, this is ink armor. Wow, that answers my question. Doggo. Okay, we found the ink armor flashball combo. Yep, Doggo. With range almost done with this weapon. Nice. Might be done after this lobby, actually. If we win that, just because rank modes tend to give more points towards it. And they last longer, depending if the enemy just annihilates the other. But yeah, given Nintendo's habit of repeating weapon kits, if the dual squelchers did get in here, not the dual squelchers, but the dual squelchers, hey. Where'd that splash go? Oh, there it is. They probably would give it ink armor splash on top. Which, I actually would not mind that kit on that weapon. Sounds like a very viable kit for a weapon, the weapon that it is. Ouch. Oh no, it's cool. Oh, that's why I never want to count the death of 10 misses. Wait. That's one way to recover. Jeez. E-Bones, how's it going? Welcome. That's a lot of bubbles. That bubble. That was true. quite so bad as Splatoon 2, okay, Splatoon 1. I mean, the weapon balancing in Splatoon 1 was pretty darn broken. They balanced it a lot better in this game, but not the best at it either, so don't feel bad. That direct hit though. Why do I feel like we always get this stage for this game mode? I don't know why. Those are bubbles. Have I gotten my ink armor even once? I don't think I have. It'd probably help if I did. What? I can use it now. Hello! Make an escape route. Long trail of beak. Yay! Hello. That direct hit them. Wait, how are you alive? Are they gonna be able to play? It's okay. But hey, at least you're on your way back though. And you. That was stupid. They have a DC. Is someone on my team hanging back? Okay, I'll hang back. I'll just have some fun. I'll play Smash and try. Kazuya out. Busted. Come back. Wow. It seems like every new fighter is broken. I mean, typically that's the case. New fighters tend to be kind of broken because it's just new area. You don't know how to combat it. So you need to learn the character, which kind of gives the new fighters a distinct advantage if they use them. But at the same time, it goes both ways. You don't know the character that well, neither does your opponent, so yeah. I am Super Saiyan. Has that been a while? You've missed it. It's a nice weapon, it really is. It's an easy to use, reliable weapon. So I like weapons with a bit more range to them, which is why I'm in the dual sculptures. G to the G's. Jeez. Do. 2, 3, 7. Okay, 2 more games, and then we'll... Okay, now your turn to spectate. Then we'll go ahead and switch lobbies, and I'll try to accept some friend requests first. Pretties. Walking creepily. I am Super Saiyan. Round speed up isn't gonna do anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and... I guess it. Yep. Let's go. Do. Okay, so 2 more games to go, then I'll try to accept some for. Let's go. You're excited for the Subfest results? Me too, actually. It's one of the better ones we've had since, you know, but with the new rules we implemented, they made it a bit more fair, so I'm excited to see how much closer the games are. You're going to a casino and your phone is dying. Well, crud. This stage again for Clan Blitz? This is the last one we did last week. I swear, this freaking... How many stages are in this game and we get the same ones over and over again? That's another good example of Nintendo's oversaturated RNG. Hey guys, come here, it's the summertime, it'll feel good. No. Oh, come on. Just the split second before it. Okay. Boy. How did that not one hit me? That was like right on me. Jeez. But that did. Okay. Don't really want to pick up that climb. Have to leave the stream. Pity. It's cool. Stay safe. Have a good one. Hey. Fun. Ink armor, do your job and help me out. It did. Is someone throwing the game here? Oh, there is a GC, isn't there? Hello. Jump. I find it weird how Nintendo decided if you only does a damage increase to certain weapons, and it does that weapon it is. I get the damage increase, don't need the damage increase because they're already high damage. So clearly, when you have an ability that's better on other abilities, it just makes it a no-brainer to use that ability. Fox. Going in. Here, sprinkler. Summertime, it ought to be fun. Let's go do what you gotta do, Hap. I'll be awaiting your return. Recently, in a random turf war lobby, I did end up splatting someone with my sprinkler. It was with the NZ89 though. Or the 83. Oop. Wow, the split second. Thanks. Don't worry, I know the feeling. You know. Sandwich. Right before it explodes. We thought you need Inksaber main with an ink brush. know you're waiting for me. I know you are. Excuse me? I hit the thingy? I clearly tossed the clam and it connected before the timer ran out. I didn't know Nintendo were so freaking slow-witted to notice something that they couldn't implement a feature like that into the game. Okay. That's a clear sign they need to retire if they're getting that slow. GG's, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought jabs were supposed to be quick. That's clearly not true, given what just happened. As is. Let's go all out with charge jump. First time we saw that happen. Well then, interesting. Super climb, but the game ended. I don't get it. The super climb connected. So why did the game end? That made no sense whatsoever. I guess Nintendo just doesn't want people to make a comeback, so why include overtime in that case at all? That was like the same as like putting in overtime, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, I'm gonna so shut up. I mean, yeah, so do I. He needs a win after. What was it? 6 losses in a row? Hey, oh, the special charge is still taking the special charge. Oh, this will be the 6th one if each wins, so hopefully camping win. Seriously. Shadow needs a victory. Sure to be a better spot. I was about to say, jeez. And there goes the doggo again. York, York. Okay. Yeah. Oh. I don't know why I do that, it's just fun. Just jump and go. Build it. His last video was over a year ago. Yeah, Halloween theme. I mean, at least he has at least one victory to count on, but he could use another. He really could. I don't know that it's different game, it's different concept of freaking names. What's it called? Special charge up. It feels like it's taken a while to build the special. I don't know why. Dodge roll if you please. I think the dually squelchers, specifically the custom dually squelchers, are the most incongruous weapon in the game. The dodge roll makes them even more so. What the heck is the percentage? Reception is back? Nice. They didn't have a DC, did they? your phone's at 7%. Then you might want to save the battery on it. Yep, don't worry, I'll get to them right now. Explode your bones, please. Okay, hopefully I got enough space on my friends list to do so. Okay, I didn't really have to, switch lobbies, but just in case a communication error happened anyway, I'm going to. One of those days that you're good with a charger. One of those days, I strongly do. Okay, I remember Raven. I'm not quite sure who the other person is, though. I know that, but a communication error could happen anyway. Okay, I'm not sure who this person is. So whoever this is, please let me know. That's not what I experienced. DCs happen regardless. Okay, so no one's... Is this nobody? Who would this be? Yeah, I'll get back to it later, because I don't want to keep it everyone else waiting. Just disconnected. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna check the... Do y'all have any of this shit? Nope, and nope, okay. It's always worth checking the square if you want it. See if there's any gear that you might want. I like your stuff. Once Kelly's left another day. How'd you go check that out? Why should it be something bad? Wow, finally a different ability on that, but it's not what I'm looking for. Yeah. Hey, Kelly. What do you have to beat us with this time? Wasn't it the last time I used it during a stream? It was the Mark III. Now it's the Mark 1. What are you gonna give us next week? The Mark 2? Okay then. Yay! Anything at all? Nope, not seeing anything. Good stuff. I'm gonna fail miserably with Kelly's weapon of the day. This'll be good. I freaking don't like the bamboozlers. And I refuse to use MPU on them. You're gonna wait to see it. There we go. And with an odd number, so I'll spectate the first. I'll spectate the first match. Let's go. The other day that somebody drew an Among Us roommate, and he gives Splatoon. Wow. Other games just make their way into this game in no square. It's a thing. And who was the most honest weapon in the game? And now... Not so much. Those with an ink brush. I wonder how people draw so good on those things. Like, what do they do? I mean, even with the stylus, it should be tricky to draw something like that. I think they use like some kind of like art source or something, and they post it on their Twitter, which they somehow in this. I don't know how it works. Really interesting. You'll DM it to me? Alrighty then. Actually, here's the funny thing. When it comes to the ability known as Quick Respawn, it's probably, at least in my opinion, the most useless ability in the game, because let's say you have like 3 mains and 9 subs of it. If you get splatted and then splat someone after that, the ability doesn't do its effect. So it's almost as if you don't have any abilities at all in that case. So that's why I think Nintendo should have made it so that it's like the complete opposite of Respawn Punisher, where both you and the person you splat also respawn. Not through the weird concept of only if you get splatted multiple times without splatting somebody. Because then you would actually have an ability. So I think that'd be a fair trade-off. Both you and your opponent respawn faster. If that was the case, I would totally use it because I like getting back into the action faster. That's why I use Quick Super Jump. Unfortunately, Quick Respawn quite literally, no, it literally does nothing if you splat someone after respawning. So yeah. Also broken in the first Splatoon, the effects were permanent whether you got splattered or not. Which is why they nerfed it in this game, but they nerfed it to a point where it's near useless. So, I wish it was like Respawn Punisher, where it affects even the person you splat. But Nintendo doesn't exactly have the smarts anymore. I think that would be a fair trade-off. It'd just be a complete opposite of Respawn Punisher. If it worked like that, I would totally use it, just because I like getting back into the action faster. But since it doesn't work like that, the juice is very, very limited. Not always guaranteed. It sucks. I like the broken stuff in the first place. It's what made it what it was. Like stacking lots of damage up. Okay, imagine if someone had 3 mains of defense up with 9 subs of damage up in that game. Didn't see the Kraken from Splatoon 1? Actually, I did see the Kraken in Splatoon 1. Instant activation. An invincible squid form. You jump and it instantly kills anyone in front of you. The baller in this game is basically a Kraken wannabe. Oh, what do you know? Ran out of batteries. Luckily, I come prepared. Next to spectate. Rainmaker with the bamboozler. Yay. You touched. That'll do nicely. Incomer sucks, not gonna lie. I mean, the one better thing about Incomer compared to the Bubbler is that it goes to every team, but the Bubbler was just freaking ridiculously strong in the first game. It activates instantly, and you're completely invincible. I mean, you do suffer from knockback, but better than flat out dying. Yeah, but you know, eh. Before giving it back, be sure to sign out. Hello. Ooh, the thing I probably could have gotten all 5. Splatoon is the worst special, it gets cancelled so easily. It's very annoying, it really is. It's no longer a good panic button because of that. If people see it coming, they just shoot you out of the sky instantly. However, there is one good side. You don't lose nearly as much of your special as you would if it wasn't cancelled. Don't worry, Will. Don't keep getting. And then you have the Stingray, which is Killer Whale wannabe. People won't stick. Pop it. Yes. Smashy, welcome! How goes it? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? No, I have not, actually. This thing is... Oh, I should have used Object Shredder. This is what the Bamboozler excels at, picking off long-ranged opponents that are already damaged near instantly. That's the way it should be played, but unfortunately, people just stack MPU on it, and it gets used in a way that it's not meant to be, as an aggressive one-hit near-instant charger. That's gonna pop in instantly. Where the heck is mine? Throwing bomb though. It's really good. Is it an anime? Because I'm not sure what that is. It sounds familiar, but not 100% sure. That's why I use curling bombs. Yaboo! How's it going? This is Splatoon 2 had all new specials. I just named Bomb Rush. It's now a bomb launcher. I mean, they split the Seeker into two in the form of the curling bomb and the auto bomb. So that's kind of new. Now, a lot of the specials are just weaker versions of specials we've already had. It's an anime? Gotcha. So is it one of those like really dark violent ones? Because I like the lighthearted animes. The furthest I went in terms of like blood and gore was Attack on Titan. Anything over exaggerated, not really comfortable with. But I'll keep it in mind. I'll definitely keep it in mind. How much casinos here? Casino Zone. Ooh, I just killed all 3. It's a bam freaking Oozalar. Okay, I guess it's easier to get splats in ranked modes where enemy movement is more predictable than it is in Turf Wars. There's only one scene that's harsh, but besides that, it's really good. Definitely worth watching. I'll definitely keep it in mind. Thanks for recommending it. the best specials. Just pretend Ecto Locator doesn't exist. That special was rather... I mean, the one good thing about this special is it's pretty much just free instant refill your ink if you need it. With the added bonus of knowing where your opponents are. But it was one of the least useful specials, admittedly. So I think, 1, 2, 3... So I think my favorite special from Splatoon 1 might just be the Ink Strike. Shoot, I didn't see how many spots I got. I was curious. Why? You're an engine in Persona 5? That is literally a giant casino. When I think of casino, I instantly think of the casino levels from Sonic Heroes. Colette, welcome! How you doing? Like 100 degrees. It's in the triple digits. We are nearing the summertime after all. I'll go ahead and check out that as soon as this stream is watch Fruit Basket. I like lighthearted animes. I mean, I'm not much of an anime person, like in general, but that doesn't mean I won't watch it. I've seen my fair share of anime, ranging from Sonic X, Sword Art Online, Attack on Titan, let's see, Blue Exorcist. I've seen a few Pokemon. And there's this one really freaking long Pokemon movie. I've seen bits and pieces of The Devil is a Part-Timer. I've seen, like, little bits and pieces of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is where a lot of the memes come from nowadays. And much like the name implies, it's true to this name, it's bizarre. Really bizarre anime. Bugazzy, welcome, how's it going? Yeah, that's why I'll just go. Yeah. Good job, moi. I thought I got that spot for a second. I don't have the time that much to use. I mean, I certainly could if I wanted to, but I'm definitely more of a video game person now. Interactive entertainment. G to the G's, another friend request. Let's go. Little Witch Academy. Academy? Never heard of it. Let's finish your stream? Nice. Anime movies were Castle in the Sky and Kiki's Delivery Service and Spirited Away. Give those ones a shot as well. Naruto, Sword Art Online, Dragon Ball Z, and a few anime movies count as... Oh, I gotcha. I'm familiar with Dragon Ball Z, just never watched it. Alrighty, so let's see. Someone still gotta spectate. Let's go. And I'm done with this weapon. Actually, didn't do too bad with it, actually. Come to think of it. Okay, tower control, I want to use something little unorthodox for tower control. Do. Both your brother and ex-girlfriend are deep in anime? Really? Interesting. Same after his last rotation. I know. This game's RNG is spectacular, ain't it? So the Demon Slayer episode. An episode of Your Hero Academia. A lot of my friends are recommending My Hero Academia. I've still yet to check it out, but just can't really find the time to because I'm always busy. family stuff and this. Gotta move on. I can just check it on you. I know. More of a gamer nowadays. Yep, so am I. Especially if there's a lot to do in the games you're currently playing. And if you're hyped for upcoming games. That's a blaster. Definitely was the size of things. Yep. I mean, up in the sky, yeah, they look really massive, but here's the thing, though. At the center of them are what you need to watch out for. Or what's around them. Because what's shown from Earth, from like a satellite camera or whatever, isn't the dangerous spot. Eddie, welcome! How goes it? Now I can't get the casino park name out of my head. Jeez. Big industry in the which exactly. And they do make games of movies. Or movies of games. Well, it goes both ways actually. Put on a pit of Lee. Run out. Hey. I should definitely watch Boku no Pico. Did I even say that right? Boku no Pico. I'll keep that in mind as well. You watching One Piece. Never heard of that one. Never heard of that one. Let's see, I'm sure I've seen a few other animes. I'm entirely sure though. Look at all the clay. Let's turn them into Velveeta shells. They'll taste so good. Some cheese on them and you got a solid meal. Wholesome anime music. As long as it's lighthearted, because I like the lighthearted ones the best. The furthest I'll go in violence is what was demonstrated in Attack on Titan. Okay. Throwing bombs suddenly ain't good. One individual plan, like right here. I meant to toss that before thinking. I said it right, but don't watch it. I had a feeling I was being led astray. Well, at least my curling glove did something. It did nothing. Pretty sure Blood and Gore and he's dead. Isn't that a live action series? So that's when Blood and Gore is like the most, how do I put it, unsettling because it looks so real. I mean, yeah, I've played Mortal Kombat. Specifically, the last one I played was Mortal Kombat X. And that game is really fucking gory, but it's in a form that's like action-packed instead of like just like super dark and prison and like, you know, scary. But there was a plan. Ooh, good one. Ooh, good one. Now you're supposed to explode into a million pieces. Why did I do that? Because the fire wing was a bomb! Hi. The one I was sitting on the counter this morning that I bought from Pirates for 25 bucks, and I didn't know it was a bomb. How'd you wait? That pie. How'd you live? Don't watch. Okay, I won't. The weird part about that episode is to see SpongeBob licking his fingers as if he ate the pie earlier. My question is, if he didn't eat the pie, what did he eat? Maybe he ate a very little itty-bitty piece of it? I thought Mark might up. Leave me be, leave me be, leave me be. I'm just a humble little cut myself off. You hear that the Patrick Show spinoff premiered last night? It really did. Seriously, Hillenburg did not want any spin-offs. And the fact that they're doing spin-offs now after he dies, it's like they were just waiting for it. Like they were just waiting for him to die so they could do spin-offs. He'd be turning in his grave at that. Jeez. Respect someone's dying wish, please. Especially if they're, like, responsible for, like, bringing a fandom together. Only they know what's best for the franchise, obviously. I'll take the double. Invisible Boatmobile. Oh yes. Where do we park the invisible Boatmobile? Still getting burned on that tailpipe. Oh boy. Excuse me? Okay. Let me guess, you're gonna allow them to break up area when we're in overtime and losing, but not. I see how it. Okay. Ew. Okay. Thanks for telling me. Jeez. I had a feeling I was being left right. Was Brandon out of a when his voice actor died? I mean, sadly, yeah. But didn't Maroon Man's voice actor die as well, and they still included him with a different voice actor that sounded very similar? Okay, who needs to spectate now? Gamer Pavilion. 5-1. Funny. Do I feel like think? Where's the mini smiling? Please. Article Boy's voice actor also died a couple years ago. Jeez. It's a shame. I think you have. That's a shame, really. Man Ray! Actually, Man Ray being frozen in tartar sauce is a reference to something. I can't remember what it was. That's a reference to something. I can't remember. Wish I could remember. Can't remember. Hey. Hello! We're using mint chocolate chip ice cream. Hello! Beg your pardon. How were you alive after that? That's what I want to know. When did this become a 5-hit? I don't know. Bomb filled with chocolate. Touch. It will now be easier to spat. I don't know how I like that wasn't a square bag at work. I was enemy. Missiles? That's our turn. Owie. I mean, yeah, that's what I think quick response should be. It makes you and the person you splat respond faster. I think that'd be better. I wouldn't mind that, just as long as I get in the action faster. Sometimes I don't like how long it takes to freaking respond. Like, waiting a full 5 seconds, but then you gotta like wait another full second just for the animation to wear off before it can actually get moving again at all. It's a pain. You like gotta wait a full second for it to show who splatted you, then you gotta wait 5 seconds to actually respawn, then you gotta wait another second for the animation to wear off so you can, you know, start moving again. Jeez. E to the G's. So I really wish that quick respawn worked that way. I wouldn't mind having my enemy respond faster as long as I respond. I wouldn't give a care. Okay, last lobby, and then I'm gonna call the bleh in the stream. That doesn't imply it was game. And you're right, the average IQ was 101. That's hitting the triple digits at least. Okay, una más, por favor. 6 more games. Gonna be taking a break? Okay then. Alrighty, no one's got to spectate. Yay! That's a forge fit me. Oh boy. Not one of my favorite stages. But whatever. I feel like he's running out of options. Let's add another 5 weapons at this last page. Is Hero Shot, Charger, Roller, Replica from the game, and the normal dual. Use. do this. Whatever. Why not? Why not indeed? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. 50 years old. That movie turned 50 years old today? Jeez. Internet is very old. It was founded in 1859. Wow then. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. 1959. Jeez. Hello. I'm gonna die. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna live. No, where that can't be. Nope. Nope, nope. No. Where do I fire? Ooh, hi. Please. I'm the sponge, jeez. I knew that was a good idea. Lol. That brings a new meaning, you know. You have in the high ground, yet you want to estimate their power. You underestimate my Piawi! Quiet, see what happens. Did I have a DC? No, they didn't. Okay. Or just somehow melee him. Did I see that? Game? No, I didn't. I did, but I didn't. Thought I did, but I didn't. Have much fear. I am here. Sounds like something Scarecrow would say. Oh, there's my beacons? Never do you! I find you don't get out of the way. I'm going to die. I want to live. To live. Where am I firing at? I don't know. Hi, how you doing? All the buildings gonna look very real. They use local numbers and letters to look in the wanted poster. Really? Western town? Why don't they still wear 10-gallon hats? Okay, I'll spectate first. Y'all have fun. Rainmaker again on the stage. I swear, this game's RNG is magnificent. Corruption on the golden toothpick. I think the reason I chose special saver on the golden toothpick is because special charge up and special saver have really good synergy together. You build your special faster and you lose less of it upon getting splatted. So you'll get access to it relatively quick. Actually, something that would be cool in Splatoon 3 would be if you could do something like put multiple different types of gear on, but you only get to choose the ability of one in particular. Like if you wanted to wear something like the headphones with a pair of glasses, you could do that, but you have to choose which abilities you want active. So you wouldn't be getting like 2 abilities in one. Last match with customer interest before you get red badge. Nice! Then what weapon do you do next? We got square dancing, giant barbecue, homemade peas in a can pie, and we got our very own 10-gallon hat. So what do you think? Gonna stay? If you plan on being the one to carry the Rainmaker, then use run speed up, and aim resistance. Those are the best abilities for a Rainmaker carrier. And object shredder when hurt either breaks it. Rainmaker barrier faster. Doesn't matter, they came back to your stream after being like. It was supposedly the final. But yeah, I mean, I saw like a small little piece of it. Like I saw when you actually beat it, not the actual fight though, sadly. But yeah. But now, time for the Tower of Despair. Everyone, even some of the pictures they had looked faded. Well, some of the signs and buildings. That place might just be a piece of history. I wonder if there were any Western movies filmed in that place back in the day. Wouldn't be surprised. Just be careful. The better idea would be to actually no. Considering how close you are, then I was actually smart somehow. Because I think it takes a minute to break the barrier, doesn't it? I think they call it a place of history. Definitely fits it. Jeez. Ooh, direct hits. So got your bubble. You know, but you're like, okay then. Oh. Sure, but I'm in there. Okay. Bunch of switch. We still got 4 more games to go. Take care, Buggy. Have a good one. Stay safe. On yellow. Okay, so someone on light blue has to hang back. Thanks for noticing. Where does Rainmaker like capture the flag? Oh, that's exactly what it is. Capture the flag. But you're not wrong in that regard. I think it's okay for hanging back. Typically, I would hang back if there's a DC in a public random lobby, but if I'm recording a video, then I'm just gonna, because that's not fun to watch. Don't blame me, blame Nintendo. Can yellow team make this comeback? I'll go falling off the side now. Run. Every turn you take, a casino pops up. Casino Avenue. September will mark 3 years since it became paid. Yet Nintendo Switch Online. Not really an anniversary worth celebrating. Jeez. Ali, how's it going? Welcome. That sounds. I'll go ahead and switch over to Orange. Please. Yep. That'd be a Monopoly place. Lol. Range blasted 4 times, but the last time they didn't die. Were they all indirect hits? One thing I noticed is that when you're in like a lobby full of Japanese players, it's not exactly them like being super freaking good at the game. They have leg on their side, and I know this because a lot of times I'll get sniped with a Japanese charger, and the like laser thing will be like 10 feet away from me, and I'll still get splatted. Has anyone ever broken the 26 million milestone? I don't even know. That's overkill. Like, the Octolings came out like a year later, and yet the milestone is like 5 times bigger than the milestone for the Inkling. I don't know where Nintendo came up with that idea, but something tells me they don't exactly know how to math well. And as game developers, they should probably know how to do that. Plus, I don't think anyone will be able to do that before Splatoon 3 comes out. Jeez. It's like inking the entire planet. Exactly. Like, what do they want you to ink? The entire Pacific Ocean? Because the amount of ink they're asking for is legit overkill. That's artificial ink thinning at its finest right there for any completionist. They played this game for this many hours, they must enjoy it. No, they spent it grinding, not actually playing for fun. So that's right, Nintendo. They didn't want that nonsense. They didn't have a DC, right? Going to a buffet? Oh well, have fun then. Got canceled 3 times, that's not possible. Oh, never like it. I mean, there is a very slight delay before the shot from the range blaster comes out. Very slight delay. Very, very slight delay. Okay, 3 more games to go. Let's do it. Agent. For control. Go with. Boom. I think we're gonna just barely hit the power mark. Sure though. And on this stage, yay! I don't like the stage for any game mode at all. Once you're pinned down, you're screwed. That's all there is to it. When you're pinned down, you are screwed. There's 4 ways to get out, but there's 4 players guarding each possible way. At least Mori Terrace has several options. This stage has 0. This stage has 0 options for trying to make a comeback. Once you're pinned down, that's all there is to it. We're screwed, we're screwed. Never get out alive. We're screwed. Ooh. It doesn't give a hearing. No. 1, 2, wings place. Wings place. Buffalo Wild Wings. I keep getting an ad for that. That's cool, I guess. Seems like it'd be a bigger for Pepsi or something. Section box. That did not get anybody. Control the tower. Moby introduced. That was kind of funny, actually. Buffalo Wild Wings. That's actually what it's called. I've got an ad for that a few times now already. Anyone got a Brella canopy I can take advantage of? You also got those ass too, yeah. I mean, the stuff looks good, but I've never tried it myself. Boots galore! How did I not splat you? That's what I'm talking about. Once you're pinned down, you're pretty much just screwed. That's all there is to it. Dare I call that there's fries over there? They're so good. They have both fries and mozzarella. Nice! I always say something about fries. Black Bear Diner's fries. They have freaking amazing fries at Black Bear Diner. Go on. Everybody. Answer my question. G to the G's, I guess. Cool. Now for last actual match, and then we're gonna do a squid party on the Princess Diaries, and we're gonna call it a stream. More specifically, I'm gonna. Got a DC on your team? I apologize, I did not notice. I was wondering. The game felt kind of slow after a while. Okay, so I spectated last time, so going down the list. Popstar, welcome! How goes it? Seriously, this map again? Again? Okay! That's a weaker and kind of one hit from agent. I don't know, maybe there's a lack of damage, which is good. It's okay, Hep, don't worry. Never played Brella if your experience on lag. It's even worse when you're using the freaking tent umbrella. Because that thing is... Oh... And one of my least favorite weapons in the game. And we are day safe. Someone's gotta hang back. It was 7 people, right? Yeah. Or 9, we had it be there. 9, we had an odd number. It's cool, Popstar. Better late than never. Yes, very sure, Hap. Don't worry. Nope, it was a DC. Hey! Someone on the other team's gotta hang back. That's where DCs are getting a lot more. To them see the yellows. Somebody must have freaking died. I'm very sure, really. No worries, Hap. Oh. No. With such a wide shot, you'd think I'd be able to hit somebody, jeez. Shot, aren't you? Not my favorite item, despite the widespread. Why haven't you been eating? I love you, honey. Grab that super climb and super jump to me. Alright then. That'd be right? Nope. One. Oh. Wow. Your membership ends on the 11th. That's a nice birthday present from Nintendo, isn't it? Happy birthday! You can no longer play online. Because we need monies. Well, we don't need it, but we want it. That's Nintendo. You're welcome, Hap. Bling, bling, bling. How's it going, fellas? Oh, fail. Oh, the fail. Yeah. Okay. Missed one. Well, I went anyway. Now Splatoon 2 now. I think I'll make it just in time for this one. Because this is the last lobby. Okay, I can... I was about to say, what the frick? Oh. I'll be going this way if you don't mind it. I guess you do mind. Yes! Yes, I do! Whether you want to win or not. Yes! Yes, I do! Bet you corner the machine. But... it's harder. And the machine's better. Okay, okay! Hello. I just survived that. That's all I want you to know. What's the point of overtime? Yeah, Nintendo sometimes. Yeah. You're gonna miss all the fun? Yeah, well, let's see how full the lobby is. If it's not full, then I think you can join. Okay, you'll be able to join. One person's gonna have to spectate. Okay, now you can join if you want to now. Oh. Let's see. Boom. Red party time. There we go. Like it's a normal freaking thing for them. I'll be on this team first. Well, thanks for that, Timing Gamer. Much appreciated. Thanks for the DCs, Nintendo. It's really appreciated. I'll play Growlithe when there's lag. The delay just doesn't help it. Typically, weapons with a much faster fire rate tend to do better if there's lag because more shots come out per second. Unfortunately, the fastest rate of fire there is in this game is the arrow spray, but that thing is not good at combat whatsoever. 5 hits flat, and the accuracy is abysmal. It's like really bad. Jeez. Be for so long. I know the feeling, don't worry. Yes, Plaps there. Drill time. Make them go boom. Bada bing bam boom. Watch out. the funny thing, though. No one cares, bro. Now they're held like the normal squelchers from the first game. But only after dodge rolling. Agent, how's it going? Look him. Supposed to us something. It's like, no one cares, bro. I mean, good for you. Nothing against it. But it doesn't make you like a special being or anything. Everyone's special. No one cares. Don't mess it at all. Nice. Let me tell you something about regional. Jap lobbies equal lag. So if you're wondering why you got shot from like 10 feet around a corner by a Japanese player, that's why. Lag. You get sniped from 10 feet away from the laser thingy from a Jap charger. The reason? Lag. Everything is lag. Golden sponge. What the fuck? Whoever gets the princess cannon gets the princess cannon. I'll be over here popping the bombs. This one's got instant pop. Don't worry about him. Hey! And the final Splatoon Splatoon 1, there was 2 lobbies, one for Japanese players and one other for everybody. But combined score was still both. Why didn't they do that in Splatoon 3? I mean Splatoon 2. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe Nintendo just doesn't give a care anymore. I broke my back. Nivey, how's it going? Magic. Hopefully they do that in Splatoon 3. Keep the Japanese lobbies and every other lobby separate because it sucks when you get splatted from 10 feet away from a charger laser. It wasn't even on you. Your gear is perfect. What abilities are on said gear? How about I right? To tell on me. Oh boy! Are we raiding? I'll see if we can have any potential raid targets really quickly. If not, then no. Obviously. Oh, okay, so let's see. Raid targets. Let's see who was left. Oh, Hyper's life? Oh, neato. See. He raided me, so I have yet to raid him. So, let's go raid. Yeah, let's go raid Hyper. One of my good friends and a member of the Cephalo crew. Oh, and let's not say our usual goodbyes at the stream. You know. This is a mod chat only. Our chat. No, I do have a considerable amount though. Which is good. Oh, you guys link? Oh, I thank you then. That's so space. And hee hee. Lol. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go see you over on Hyper's channel really quickly. But I gotta leave so I can do the fishing tourney in AC and get the gold trophy. That's a pain. But I won't have to do it again after that. No, let's not. Okay, so at Hyperstream, let's not say our usual goodbye, just, you know. All intents and purposes. Plus, you're not even on your own device. Alright, so let's see. Hyper. Hashtag vibrate. And Subspace got it. Thanks again. Alright, so I'm gonna be back tomorrow for more Splatoon 2, and I'll be probably doing the same thing again, just private battles, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could stream. I mean, I haven't streamed Smash in a while, and we have a new fighter, but the thing is, streaming Smash is a pain. It really is. It's one of the games I don't enjoy streaming that much. Okay, I might stream it. I might stream it again when the final fighter comes out as like a big kind of finale kind of thing, maybe. But that's about it. Smash is just one of those games I don't enjoy streaming much. Let's see. It's been a while since I did Mario Kart, but I don't really get that much players unless I play with randoms. Okay, so I think I'll just do Splatoon 2 again. Why not? Splatoon 2 tomorrow again, the usual stuff. Okay, but other than that, thank you all for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow for another Splatoon stream. I hope you all had fun. I'll see you over on Hyper Channel in a bit here. Then I can't stay for long though, because I gotta do the fishing journey, NAC, yada yada, hoo-ha, blah 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 blah. All the tedious stuff that comes with AC. And do Mario Kart next week? I'll think about it. I don't get that many people in Mario Kart lobbies though, because not everyone has it. The Splatoon 2 is like something I can get a lot of players because a lot of my viewers have Splatoon 2, which is why I stream it the most. That's what I like doing, just playing with you guys during the weekend. It's a lot of fun, it really is. But other than that, I'll see you over on Hyper's channel really shortly for hashtag vibrate, and I'll stay there for a little bit, but then I gotta get going. So until next time, love you all. Take care.